Please, I shall be listening.
Today we have a look at a small plane crashing in Tennessee, National Bubble Tea Day, a cut in Volkswagen healthcare, and so much more.
We have today's weather forecast with Ada and sports coverage with Bryson.
Today is Wednesday, April 30th, 2025.
We are live from Studio H12 in the Shore Broadcasting Center at Bradley Central High School, and you're watching Vox News Today.
Lights, camera, action. Fox News Today is on air. Fox News, turn it on. The TV show that tells you what is going on right now. On the Deuce, it is news every day that you can use. Fox News, Fox News, Fox News, Fox News. Quiet on the set, stand by. Here we go. Camera 2.
Welcome back. I'm Callie Ellis.
And I'm Violet Wink. Here are your top stories for today.
Authorities said they intercepted 2.5 tons of drugs about 175 nautical miles northeast of San Cristobal Island, the second most populated island in the capital of Galapagos province. During a routine surveillance operation, members of the Ecuadorian Navy and police inspected a vessel and found 71 packages of drugs. Following the inspection, 22 people were arrested.
At least 3 people were killed in a shooting in the city of Hipgnosis, Sweden, on Tuesday. The deaths are being investigated as a homicide, adding to the victims' next of kin have not yet been notified. A large police operation is underway near Hipgnosis Boxload Square, adding that the suspect is believed to have fled the scene on the electric scooter. Members of the public reported hearing loud bangs that resembled gunshots in the area. Several people were found with injuries that indicated gunshots.
This video shows high water at the campus of Oklahoma University, which is south of Oklahoma City. Stormy weather and periods of heavy rain will continue in the area Wednesday. According to the Weather Prediction Center, a level 3 of 4 risk of flood rain is in place for much of Oklahoma, including Oklahoma City and Tulsa. The area is primed for widespread flash flooding that could become life-threatening.
Tuesday, a New Jersey federal judge ruled Muhammad Kali can move forward with his lawsuit. The lawful permanent resident and recent Columbia graduate alleges he was unlawfully detained for his political views supporting Palestinian rights. His legal team has motions pending before the court to grant him bail so he can be reunited with his wife, who recently gave birth to the couple's first child.
And now let's check on our weather. Aiden, what is going on out there?
I will have your maps, radar graphs, and chats right after this break.
We believe in the power of creativity. We have a hat that can accompany your diverse style and personality. At Had a Boy Hat Company, we celebrate individuality, celebrate creativity, and the spirit of being free and adventure.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
At your Geico local office, we know that time flies. But when you bundle your coverage with Geico, you could save money all year long. Contact your local agent to get personalized service and even more savings.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter-pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
Welcome to the discussion. As you know, we have interesting, informative, and fascinating people from the Cleveland and surrounding areas. We have, at the end of 2024, over 2,900,000 views, over 11,500 followers on Facebook, and over 1,240 subscribers on YouTube. We'd like to hear, if you would, in the comments, please let us know who you would like to see in the discussion. We're very open, very flexible. Please comment. Thank you.
What's crack-a-lackin'? I am Aiden Hutoff with your weather report. High water at the campus of Oklahoma University, which is south of Oklahoma City. Stormy weather and periods of heavy rain will continue in the area Wednesday. According to the Weather Prediction Center, a level 3 of 4 risk of flooding rains is in place for much of Oklahoma, including Oklahoma City and Tulsa. The area is primed for widespreading flash flooding that could become life-threatening. Here is a look at the hour-by-hour trends for today. 9 a.m., mostly cloudy of 68. 11 a.m., partly cloudy of 75. 1 p.m., partly cloudy of 80. 3 p.m., 20% partly cloudy of 82. 5 p.m., 20% partly cloudy of 83. 7 p.m., 20% partly cloudy of 82. 9 p.m. mostly clear of 76. And now let's take a look at your local radar. It looks clear. And here is your national radar. We got rain and storms in the north, east, south, and west. Now let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Wednesday 20%, Wednesday 20%, high of 83. Thursday 40%, high of 83, low of 63. Friday 40%, high of 80, low of 64. Saturday 60%, high of 75, low of 61. Sunday high of 74, low of 51. Monday high of 77, low of 49. Tuesday high of 79, low of 51. That is all I have for weather. Now here's Bryson with your sports report. What's new, Bryson?
Coming up, we have a look at the 2025 NBA playoffs are in full swing, and our NBA insiders have you covered for every game in the march to the finals.
McDonald's is honored to serve our communities. McDonald's would like to give the opportunity to come join their team at one of their 11 locations. McDonald's has 5 locations in Cleveland and locations in Athens, Sweetwater, Madisonville, Etowah, Ocoee, and Ottawa. It's as simple as texting APPLY to 38000 or dropping by one of their 11 locations for an application. They offer flexible schedules, tuition assistance, and competitive wages. Come join the winning team at your local McDonald's.
Welcome back. I am Bryson Lawson with your sports. One Eastern Conference semifinal series is set after number 4 Indiana Pacers eliminated the number 5 Milwaukee Bucks in the overtime Tuesday. The Pacers advanced to take on the number 1 seed Cleveland Cavaliers, who swept the number 8 seed Miami Heat on Monday. As for the other East semi-series, one team is in the number 2 seed Boston Celtics, ousting the number 7 seed Orlando Magic on Tuesday. The defending champions will await the winner between the number 3 New York Knicks and the number 6 Detroit Pistons, who will be heading to the game 6 in their high-drama series. As the East playoffs continue, here's what matters most and what to watch with the second round looming. Here's a look at your NBA scores from last night. The Pacers beat the Bucks 119 to 118. The Pistons beat the Knicks 106 to 103. Celtics beat Magic 120 to 89. The Nuggets beat the Clippers 131 to 115. That is all I have for sports. Stay tuned for more Vox news right after this break.
Right now you're wondering, what's next? Well, Lee University specializes in helping you find your next path. Your education, your calling, your faith. Wherever you feel led, we know you can make a difference. That's why your Lee family will be with you to guide the way. No matter what twists and turns lie ahead, you can expect something great from Lee University.
Tune in Sundays, get your fill of stories that are sure to thrill. Interesting guests fill the screen. Every week a brand new scene. Like follow and subscribe. Join the party, it's alive. On Facebook, YouTube, come inside. For the ride that we provide. Discussions that'll blow your mind. Informative, one of a kind. Fascinating tales unfold. Watch the magic to be told.
Welcome back. A single-engine plane crashed in Tennessee on Saturday morning, killing 3 people on board. Officials said the Mooney M20TN crashed south of Upper Cumberland Regional Airport in Sparta, according to a statement from the Federal Aviation Administration. Dean Selby, the airport's director, identified the 3 victims Sunday as Jonathan Braun, the pilot, and Dylan Clay Davis and Kelsey Lynn Davis, a married couple from Alabama.
As an investigation onto a bus crash that injured 5 Westmoreland students continues, the Tennessee Highway Patrol is sharing more information on how the crash occurred. THP said the bus was traveling down Rock House Hollow Road when their driver lost control, entered a creek, and struck a bridge, causing the bus to flip on its side.
When he voted for President Donald Trump several months ago, Craig Fuller thought he was supporting pro-business policies and small, targeted incremental tariffs that would encourage strategic industries to bring back production to the United States. That's what voters got during Trump's first term, he said. Trump's aggressive, erratic trade penalties on a litany of goods, including from Mexico, Canada, and China, have stirred some wariness among American businesses, causing a slight slowdown in domestic freight, Fuller said in a phone call. Tariffs on Chinese goods now stand at 145%, which Fuller said is effectively an embargo.
Chattanooga police arrested a man in connection with a shooting outside Dream nightclub on Glass Street. Reginald Siller, 24, is accused of approaching a crowd of patrons in the club's parking lot in January and firing his gun into the crowd. Slater was charged with attempted first-degree murder and reckless endangerment by a Hamilton County grand jury, according to a news release from the Chattanooga Police Department.
Tennessee is losing about 10 acres of farmland an hour and ranks second nationwide after Texas for the rate at which farmland is converted out of production. Representative Greg Vital from Harrison said before a state house vote on legislation he sponsored to help preserve land for continued agricultural use. The bill establishes a $25 million farmland preservation fund to provide financial assistance to farmers and forest landowners for permanent conservation easements to ensure their land is preserved. Last week, the State House passed the legislation by a vote of 84-8.
National Bubble Tea Day, celebrated annually on April 30th, is a day dedicated to enjoying the unique flavors and textures of bubble tea, also known as boba. This day encourages people to indulge in their favorite bubble tea variations and celebrate the cultural significance of the beloved beverage, particularly in Taiwan, its origin.
We are on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
You will also find more online on our website, BCHS.TV.
Remind your friends to like, subscribe, share on our YouTube channel, BCHS Bear Network.
Tune in each weekday for our newscast. You just cannot get enough Vox.
That is all we have for you today from Studio H12 in the Shore Broadcasting Center at Bradley Central High School.
And as always, God bless and go Bears.